Namaste, beautiful. Welcome to Yoga is the Answer. Today the question is, how can I prepare to sit in Padmasana for meditation in under 20 minutes? And this approximately 19-minute yoga class is the answer. So I have in the past made longer trips to Padmasana. This is a shortcut that will work best if you already have quite open hips, if your knees are quite healthy, your hips are quite healthy, your ankles are quite healthy. And so this is something that you can do every morning or whatever time of day you like to take your meditation before finding your Padmasana so that you can sit for longer when you reach Padmasana. So I do just end the class as we get to the pose so that you can take your meditation there, or you can take some pranayama before you get to your meditation. So I just want to kind of close out here by saying thank you for being here with me and for allowing me to guide you. I would like to invite you to ask any questions that you might have or leave any feedback that you might have. And I look forward to having this class with you and having you in whatever class you may take in the future. Namaste. I will meet you here on the mat for centering. All right, let's find a comfortable cross-legged position and just take a couple of minutes here to find our center. Closing down the eyes, taking the hands to the knees. Breathing naturally. Allowing all outside thoughts to melt away as we bring our attention to the present moment. Becoming aware of the body. Becoming aware of where we are seated in the room. Becoming aware of where we are situated in space. And setting the intention to use this small amount of movement that we are about to do to draw ourselves further into the present moment. So by the time we reach Padmasana, we can access that meditation that we seek. And let's take the hands together. And let's chant one Om together. Exhale. Inhale to chant. And let's take the hands down. You can keep the eyes closed or you can blink them open, whichever feels better. And let's get into the neck so that our head can be comfortably situated on top of our spine. So let's inhale, take the chin up to the ceiling. And exhale, take the chin down. 9 more times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now let's circle. So let's inhale, take the head over to the left and back and over to the right. And exhale as we bring the chin down toward the center to the left. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, switch directions. Inhaling, taking the head over to the right and back and to the left. Exhale, bringing the chin down to the center, to the right. 9 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's uncross the legs and straighten them out. And now let's use our kapalabhati breath as we get into our joints of our legs. Yeah. So we're going to use our passive inhale as we are flexing the feet and forceful exhale as we point the toes forward, stretching out the ankles. And we're going to do it 15 times. Ready? And go. And now circling. So circling over to the right. And then as we come down, we are using our kapalabhati exhale and then circle over to the left and up 15 times. Go. Switch directions. Beautiful. Continuing our kapalabhati breath, we are going into the knees. So let's flex both feet, interlace the fingers, place them underneath the right hamstring, keep the back nice and straight. We're going to use our passive inhale as we straighten our right leg, and we're going to use our forceful exhale as we bend it 15 times. Go. Switching legs, straighten the right, bend the left, interlace the fingers underneath the left hamstring. Both feet are flexed, back is nice and straight. 15 times. Here we go. And again, switch legs. Now we're going to circle out the knees, so interlacing the fingers underneath the right hamstring. Again, both feet are still flexed, back is still nice and straight. We're going to use our passive inhale as we take our right heel over to the left and up, and use our forceful exhale as we take our heel over to the right and down 15 times. Go. Switching directions, using our passive inhale as we take the heel over to the right and up, and forceful exhale as we take it in and down 15 times. Go. Switching legs again. Interlace the fingers underneath the left hamstring. Both feet are flexed, back is nice and straight. Passive inhale as we take the left heel over to the right and up, and forceful exhale as we take it to the left and down 15 times. And switching directions, passive inhale as we take the left heel to the left and up, and forceful exhale as we take it to the right and down 15 times. Go. Beautiful. Getting into our hips. This is the most important part in a lot of ways. Drawing the feet toward the center. Using our hands to hold our feet together. And start flapping the knees. And flap them down as hard as we can. Really pushing down energetically, using our muscles, using our mind to push the knees down, sending messages energetically to the hip flexors that they can relax, that they can open. Push, 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 push. Keep going. We really want to make sure that our hips are open so that we can have a really nice, comfortable Padmasana for an extended period of time. Yeah? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Take the heart. Reach the heart forward, keeping the back straight. And gently, slowly take the chest down until our heart comes into contact with the feet, at which point we can take either the chin down, the forehead down, the nose down. I recommend the chin because then it'll keep the back straightest. And let's stay here for 20 breaths. Really using the mind. I'm putting my head in so that, because my microphone is here, don't put your head in. Really using the mind to go deeper, to allow us to stay here. And using the breath, finding the tension in the hip flexors with our inhales, and releasing it with our exhales. Every time we feel a little bit more tension, we keep using the breath to release it. We keep using the mind to release it. Using mind over body. Draw the knees down energetically. If we're feeling tension in the knees, please be mindful of the intensity. If it gets too intense, you can come out. But I recommend using your mind and using the breath to try to release the tension. If you want, you can take your hands to the knees and massage them a little bit if they need it. Let's take 2 more breaths. Try and stay or go deeper, depending on where you are. Beautiful. Let's inhale and come up. Now, take one foot in front of the other, and again, cross the legs. This is going to release the hip flexors a little bit without closing them too much. So now you can have the opposite crosses you had before if you'd like. And now we're going to get into the spine a bit. So we're going to twist out the spine. We're going to inhale, reach the hands up, and exhale, we're going to twist over to the right, taking the left hand to the right knee, the right hand to the back. And inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, twist to the left, taking the right hand to the left knee, the left hand behind us. And keep going. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale, twist left. Inhale. Exhale, twist right. Inhale. Exhale, twist left. Inhale. Exhale, twist right. Inhale. Exhale, twist left. Inhale. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, exhale, twist to left. Inhale, exhale, twist to right. Inhale, exhale, twist to left. Inhale, exhale, twist to right. Inhale, exhale, twist to left. Inhale, exhale, twist to right. Inhale, exhale, twist to left. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale, twist to right. Inhale, exhale, twist to left. And the last thing before we get into Padmasana, we're going to take some cat-cows. So let's come on to hands and knees. And so I would like for us to be making our cat-cows such that we are, when we inhale and we arch the back, we take the tailbone up, we look up at our nose or in between the eyes, or we can be closing the eyes. As we do so, we're squeezing our pelvic floor. And then as we exhale, then we release the squeeze, we round the spine, and we look toward the navel. Our tailbone is now facing down, and our head is down. Inhale, arch the back and squeeze. And exhale, around the spine and release. Keep going like that. The squeezing of our pelvic floor here is helping us to move the prana. And so when we're doing this, then it'll help for us to go deeper in our meditation. So we're going to do this for maybe like another minute. So you can go at whatever speed feels comfortable for you, as long as you are squeezing and releasing. Squeeze it tighter. Really concentrate on how that squeezing is pushing the prana up. Keep going. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. And now we take our Padmasana. So let's take the right leg. Grab onto the right foot, or you can take the other one if you'd like as well. And draw it up toward the chest. Take the knee, push it down toward the floor, rotate the foot so that it's up, push the knee down, place the foot onto the opposite hip flexor. Make sure that the knee is touching the floor. And then we take the other foot. So my recommendation is actually to put it onto your skin so that it's not slipping on your clothes. So take it or leave it. Take the other foot, draw it up, take the knee, push the knee down such that it draws the foot so that it's facing up toward the ceiling. Make some space so that then you can place the foot onto the opposite hip flexor, onto your skin. We want both knees to be touching the floor here. And so then we also want to be kind of balanced on our sit bones. We can have a slight arch in our back. We want to have kind of like our natural curve in the back. Yeah? We place our shoulders down so our spine is nice and straight, minus our little curve, natural curve here. So we don't want to be leaning forward too much, right? We want for our knees to be forward, but if we are leaning forward into the knees too much, then we're going to put more pressure on the knees. So we want to be kind of leaning back, well, leaning onto the sit bones so that we're nice and erect with our spine. And then we can take our hands either into Gyan Mudra, so placing the index fingers and thumbs together and then placing them face up. And so we can either have them on the knees, or if we want to have them a bit in from the knees so that the elbows can be bent and it can be more comfortable for a longer period of time, that is nice. Or we can take Dhyani Mudra, so for males having the left hand on top of the right and then the thumb tips together, or for females having the right hand on top of the left and our thumb tips together. If neither of those makes sense to you, I recommend Gyan Mudra. It works the same way, yeah? Different strokes for different folks, yeah? So taking your position, at this time you may go directly into your meditation, or if you would like, it might help you to draw the senses more inwards and become a little bit more present if you would like to first take a pranayama such as Nadi Shodhana, 5 to 10 minutes, and then find your meditative position and enjoy your meditation.